another quick video tour. This is my MG Magnet ZB. Originally started by my late father-in-law. He never got to finish it. I did. As you can see, there's a few mods. No overriders on the front. Those body mounted lights are really quite rare 50s CBA items that I happened to find in a box. Good find. Wheels, inch banded, Mark II MGA with strengthened centres. These steel wheels, especially with a bit of poke, weren't renowned for their strength. They used to crack. But it allowed me to fit the original hubcap. Around the back, again, no overriders. All the metalwork on the back is stainless steel. The original stuff wasn't fantastic quality. The original car had lots of chrome on the sides, followed the curves at the back here. But this was one of the first cars to incorporate the chrome door handles into one chrome line. So if I stand back a little bit, you can see that when we de-chromed it, we just kept that one piece and the bit in the middle, obviously, where the trafficators would have been. We kept that, and the door handles are rather beautifully designed into it. Mirrors are obviously a updated touch. Sunroof up here, fitted by Wilsons of Epsom back in the 50s. It's a London number plate on this one, so I'm guessing Wilson were probably the supplying dealer. In here, non-original steering wheel. I think it's made by a company called Avanti. I did have the top of the dash re-veneered by a company up the road from me called Classical Dash, who you may have seen at the shows. Uprated head unit, and behind that speaker grille there's some modern speakers. I've also got a few other little bits. There's a tacho down there, vacuum gauge, fuel gauge, water gauge, mostly because at the time I did this, the senders for these original gauges in this Art Deco bit here weren't available. I believe some of them are now, so I might have to try and get them. Standard mechanical oil. Now, because Peter, my late father-in-law, was a BMC production engineer, he's uprated. He just wanted to make it safer. So these stalks here, which operate all the bits they're supposed to, are from a Rover 45. The incredibly comfortable leather seats are also Rover 45, and actually went in with only a couple of additional bolts once we've made up a subframe for them. As you can see down here, made up the subframe. Seat belts have got brackets going in where the original trafficators were, because it wouldn't have been fitted with seat belts. And then we've gone down to as much metal and plate as we can. Ford Type 9 gearbox. Gear change is a little bit further back than it would be normally. What else can I tell you? Oh, just while we're here, this is a piece of perspex I replaced, which is obviously a deflector, but you can see Wilson sunroofs, and it's actually a Britax as opposed to a Webasto. And this original item I sent down to an amazing guy down in Kent who refurbished it all for me, and the only instruction was to fit it as soon as I got it back. Right, now if I go around here, I'm not sure if I can do this all on my own, but we'll see. I'll pull the bonnet pull, and If I can do all this one-handed, which I may or may not be able to do. Right, I'll hold the bonnet up. Now this is a little bit different to what you would normally find under here. This is a modified 1800 MGB 5-bearing engine, late engine. And with various little tricks you can convert them to fit. Carburetors would usually be this side. That's a Darrington pattern exhaust, as you can see, looks quite purposeful. Servo here, completely custom built loom. There were only 2 fuses on these originally. Slightly smaller battery, reoriented, and a reservoir on an MG Midget master cylinder. So stopping power very good. It's also got MGA discs up front on this. Right, twin SUs. Had to be slightly modified because of where the battery is, so that instead of having a float chamber on either side, that one's been reoriented in the middle there, just to fit. This is an alloy crossflow head, Darrington inlet manifold, and was a period tuning piece. And I'm sure if they'd have had the 1800 engine at the time, they would have used that as well. But there you go. There is the Magnet ZB, and I will just drop her back down a little bit, and there you go.